Hello and welcome to Red Flag Rodeo. I am Shar, your rider.
And I'm Christine, your wrangler. Welcome to our new digs.
Yeah, she did a really good job. We got a new setup, some new chairs.
They're comfortable.
Right.
I like this because I can
Much
look at you
better.
and look at them at the same time.
Exactly.
I know,
We're
I
moving
like
on
it.
up in the world.
We are trying.
So we realized last week that we did not rate Wisconsin.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
what?
We talked about it, but you guys, you're definitely getting a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
5 red flags out of 5 red flags.
Again,
Yeah. With the inappropriate sexual content right off the bat, the spamming of text messages, the ghosting, I still do not know the game between cowboy and farrier.
Correct.
Yeah.
And didn't you say you just got a message today
I
from him
did.
after a week again?
Yes.
It's like every week he thinks, oh, let's give Shar a message. Let's shoot her
with her day today.
Yeah, let's just do something for Shar today. Like, what did they say?
Hi.
That's
It.
And so Shar's like, what do I do to hi?
I know.
I'm like, put a question mark.
Because I still do not know who I'm talking to.
No.
So many questions. Every time I have any correspondence, it's so many questions.
I read too, all these red flags. I try to read up on all this stuff, but number one red flag is he will not show you, FaceTime you.
Yeah.
He will not video chat. I guess that's the same as FaceTime. He will not even send you a selfie.
Yep. Oh, I mean, this guy's a walking red flag.
Yeah,
I know that. I just wanted to know.
I know we still are going to try to figure it out, but basically, did you send him the question mark?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. And we haven't heard yet.
I haven't heard anything.
That was just very recently.
Yeah. Just
So folks,
half hour ago or so.
Ideas,
Yeah.
comments.
And like
tell
I
us
said,
what-
I'm really
seriously.
not that stupid
No,
because if this were any other situation,
would
I
just-
would know it's a red flag.
Right.
But because of his
Right.
strong online presence, and I know I verified that I am talking to the blue, the guy who does have all the followers. And so anyways, you guys got to listen to the other episode, but I can't hash it over again.
So normally I would say to you, and you would do, you would just block him, whatever, just forget.
Mm-hmm.
No more correspondence. Right.
Correct.
But because of our show, and it's kind of intriguing.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like a mystery
It's
to
a
solve.
mystery.
So we kind of still want to keep
It
him in
lets us use our PI skills.
Yeah. I always wanted to be a PI. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
I want to. Do I get to carry a gun? Do they carry a gun? You have
You can.
to.
You just got to get a conceal and carry.
That's my next goal.
There you go.
I know. Anyway, so that's why we're keeping him in the picture. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, we said last week we were going to go all out for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
We looked great,
We
by the way.
did. We have photos out there. Instagram, Facebook.
TikTok.
Yeah. I think we did too. I'm not a Halloween girl. So that was kind of big for me to do.
It was. Yeah.
And we went to this ball. It was their first year. And yeah, they definitely have to grow.
Yeah, it was a witch's ball. The location was great. It was in, one of those old tunnels, a basement where they kind of redid it. It was all brick and it looked
used to be
spooky.
An old speakeasy.
Yeah, it definitely had that
I loved the atmosphere,
vibe. Same.
but they had a total of 30 and
And not all at once.
no. And out of 30, 28 were women and 2 were men, and they were taken.
Yeah, they were totally taken. So yeah, there was no showing off there in my ball gown.
No, and you look so pretty.
So did you. We really did. We went all out. And so really we met some great people,
We did.
but it was not where we should have gone.
No, or we should have just stayed for an hour. I mean, we went to a bar before that called McGillicuddy's, which most people in Anoka or around this area know. That was packed. It was a lot of older people, a lot of compliments. The wait staff was so sweet to us. And that was fun. But then, like I said, we stayed too long at this ball.
Right.
I don't know why.
Well, I know why. It's because we had a third
Yeah,
person
we
with us
did.
who was about 4 hours late, and she might
was.
listen to this. I don't know.
Yes.
I won't call her out by name, but she did win the
Best costume.
Best costume. She looked phenomenal.
She
in
should
her
have won
witch.
best everything.
She should have. She should have won best broom and best hat. Breast.
Best breast.
That
Maybe
too.
that too.
That
Probably.
Too. She does have
Probably.
a nice set.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I won a prize too, just a drawing.
Yeah, you
Which
won
was nice.
a door prize.
Yeah. And yeah. But anyway, so that
I
was
didn't win shit.
no,
Nothing.
no men,
No.
no prizes.
No.
She looked beautiful. So we after way too long spending way too long there, we decided to try to go out. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Is this shit store?
It's shit show. Oh my God. Lines around the corner.
In Little Anoka.
In Little Anoka, and the bar we
Every
really,
bar.
Yeah, every bar. And the bar we wanted to go to had the longest line. So we were freezing and drizzling. So we ran into Billy's, which is not, I'm sorry, not my favorite.
No, never been, never will go again.
No. It was a frat house.
Yeah, I thought we were on a college dorm.
I did.
Getting initiated.
It was so bad. It was so, you couldn't walk, you couldn't move. She had this big dress with
Victorian dress with a petticoat underneath it. So I had my own area code. Cannot
People
move.
could have hid under it. I was thinking of it at one time.
Yeah.
I was going to climb under your dress. I know
Yeah.
that's awkward, but I would have been out of the.
If I could have, I would have. It was just nuts. So many young drunk kids and drunk guys screaming, and
yeah,
it
wasn't fun.
Not the greatest. No,
not for people above 40. It just was. There was not one person
right
above 40 there, and we were too pretty dressed up. Like our costumes were too nice to even be in a place like that. They were just going to get ruined.
We should have just wore a paper bag and stapled some wrappers to it.
We would have been fine.
We would have fit right in.
Yeah, we would have fit right in. Like Courtney. Oh, sorry. She's my friend.
Yeah.
We can mention her name.
Yeah, we can.
She won't care. But I actually cut the bottom of her dress off because she kept stepping on it.
Yeah.
People were stepping on it. So
yeah, she tailor-made her dress right in the lobby of Billy's bar.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, we have nothing good to report except that. It just wasn't fun.
Right.
And I guess maybe we should have known. I don't know.
But this struggle has been so real, and talking to Courtney, we're going to name her now.
Yeah. She wants to be a guest.
She's also on the dating app. She's been on and off for years. And
but she just started again.
She did. But she has her own horror stories.
She does.
Do you know, talking about, I know I've said it before on previous episodes, but dating fatigue is so real.
Yeah, Shar has it.
I do.
We're trying to snap her out of it. I mean, first of all, she can't take it too serious. Second of all, you need to exercise and eat well. You need to get out in this gloomy weather.
Yes.
You need to go for walks. We started red lighting.
Yeah.
Red lighting to make us
trying
feel
to keep
better.
me in the game, because dating has turned into a sport.
It has been. And then you should think of it as a sport. Like,
right.
You win sometimes.
I want to quit.
You cannot quit your sport. The season is not over. The season's not over yet.
Right.
No, I mean, you can take a break if you want, but you don't want to. You just need to have, it's also taking a toll on your self-esteem.
Right.
And that's real.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel bad because I don't go through what you're going through. I'm just here to support you. So I'm trying to give you a lot of pep talks and stuff like that. But I get the issues. I do, but it's like you can't take any of it personal.
So,
but tell me your
for
story.
those of us who have been on any kind of dating site or even out in the wild, you put yourself out there, you're vulnerable, you get a lot of matches. I don't have an issue in that area as far as getting matches, but then you match and you don't hear anything. It's nothing but ghosting or pen pals. And when you do, the conversation immediately turns to sex, or it's, they talk about, oh, I'm going to take you out for coffee. I'm going to take you out for a date. And then you don't ever hear from them again.
Right.
And I understand there's hundreds of other people that are on these apps, but it has taken the humanity out of dating.
Yeah.
You are no more than a picture in a window to them. And you're like, okay, I'm trying not to, who's my competition? I don't know. I don't see that side.
Right.
So I actually did ask one of the guys that I've dated what,
Yeah, he was in one of our stories.
On one of my profile, please take a look at it and just tell me. And, he gave me some advice. You need to smile more in pictures. Guys want to see that. You kind of have an RBF thing going on. You're very successful and it intimidates people. So you come off as intimidating. And, not a lot of people like you are on the dating apps, which one should be like, oh, well then
I'm unique
and I'm great. And I should take that as a compliment. But he didn't mean it as a diss to me, but that's what he was saying is one of the things why I'm having a hard time connecting, because these are shallow surface level connections that are being made. And it's very rare to actually get a deep connection.
Right. But and I get all that. I do. I understand all that and it's real. But then also, like I try to tell you too, is like you may not meet the man of your dreams right away or maybe never. I don't know on a dating app, but look at some of the friends you've already made. So you got to look at the positive too. Like, you would never have met the guy you're just talking about. You would never have met him.
Right.
And he is a good friend of yours. There's a few others.
Yes.
And so you got to take the good with the bad, but also can you explain something to them that you just shared with me this morning or when you came over as to why you feel like you weren't getting any, connections or even people to talk to?
Oh yeah.
So tell them what you
changed
did.
my location,
which will explain something in a little bit.
And I had noticed I hadn't been receiving any likes, and I had liked a few people that hadn't liked me back, and it was the first time I really used that feature.
Yeah, remember we talked about that. You were going to use
it on your self-esteem.
Yeah,
when
you're like liking and
you're
one's
liking
saying anything.
ones, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, am I not as cute as I think I am? So I'm going to Shrek. I'm going to go Shrekking. And I'm going to like people that I necessarily
which I told you not
wouldn't.
to Shrek anymore.
She told me not to. And I was still not receiving any likes
and
or
I'm
matches.
like, I don't get it.
So you guys, my visibility was off.
Yeah.
So I was invisible to new and current matches.
Right. And you just discovered that today after a week. I discovered
it today after a week.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I turned my visibility back on. I was sitting at over 400 matches before
I knew it was error on your part.
You guys make sure to check your settings if you're wondering what's
going on. It's got to be something. I just felt like it wasn't you. There was something, and I didn't know. I'm never on those things.
And
I have no idea.
Maybe guys prefer blondes. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm too young. I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, it's just part of that whole self-esteem where you put yourself out there and you're thinking, well, not everybody's going to like me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I should get 1 out of 10. I'm not batting very good odds here.
Right. But now we know you didn't have your visibility on, and that is the reason. The minute you turned it on, wham.
Yeah, it was.
Wham,
it was like opening a floodgate. So I got a little bit of my self-esteem back today. And that's another thing. You really have to go into it. And, I thought I had pretty good self-esteem, but you just really have to make sure you don't care what people think about you. You don't care if you're not,
you can't
everybody's
take it
perfect.
Too serious. Like you go in there, maybe you'll find somebody, maybe you won't. You'll meet someone, it'll be a new friend. You just got to go in there with an open mind, open heart. I don't know about an open heart. I don't know. What do you think on that one?
No.
Open mind and a positive attitude.
Right.
A positive attitude, because if you're negative about it, I think you attract. I'm all about the attracting the negative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you put that energy out there, and you were getting to the point where you're having that negative energy.
Right.
I mean, it's real. And this is what other people, I'm sure, experience. And you are, it's a fact. You did experience that. Mm-hmm. But I think after today, knowing that it wasn't you and just kind of changing your outlook, because this doesn't have to be a serious thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we're doing a podcast, but we're really learning a lot about a lot of things that have to do with this. And we're kind of spreading it to everyone else to share, so they don't have to
what's funny
be alone.
About the whole thing is everybody, not just myself, not just our girlfriend, not just the guys that I have been on dates with and that I talk to, our bottom, baseline is of what we're looking for is a connection.
Right.
It's love.
So
we
that's
just
true
want to feel
too.
seen and have that connection. But for some reason, there is all of this stigma and the fact that I can't speak for, girls other than myself, but it seems that the guys, from my experience, they make a connection and then somebody might be a little bit prettier. So it doesn't matter if it's been 2 months or, 3 months or 2 days, they're keeping their options always open. Well,
and I don't know about prettier. I think it's more like availability.
Right.
Like
but as girls, we're going to automatically go to what's wrong with,
of course.
with
and we
us.
can't. And that's why I'm here to help you not go there. But I also feel like there's the people that like you and some of your friends and the people we know that are actually looking for a real connection. But then there are the people out there, men and women, we know for a fact too, that are just looking to hook up.
Yes.
Even on the apps when they say they want a relationship, they aren't necessarily in it for that reason.
Nope.
And so when they have like a pool of people, maybe they're talking to, like who's more available that night, or you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or maybe it's we know this for a fact too, from experience and from talking to people, that some people are actually married on there. Mm-hmm. And they are looking for somebody to hook up with on the side.
Yep.
We know people that are also in relationships that if the relationship isn't going well, then they're looking for someone to hook up on the side.
Hit.
Yeah, that dopamine hit. Then they get back in their other relationship, and then that doesn't go well again. Then they got their little pool and they go back and whoever is available at that time. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
It's
like a mental illness playground. I know,
but then there's people that aren't mentally ill too, like you,
right?
And like people, But
that's what I'm saying.
No,
see, if I wasn't committed to this
Correct.
research and
You
this
would
journey,
off.
I would no longer be on these apps,
like those other people we ran into.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I read that 3 in 10 people have been on or are on a dating app.
Yeah.
That's a large percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Single or married probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't specify.
Right.
It's just 3 in 10.
Yeah.
That's a large number.
It is a large number. It's 30% of the population.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
okay. So that's that.
Yeah.
Little
That's
tidbit.
the heavy topic for today.
Yeah. Today's a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little heavy, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
You guys, love is heavy. Emotions are heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. Meeting people is hard.
It's very hard.
Putting yourself out there is hard.
Yes.
It really is for anyone.
I agree.
Yeah. So, do we want to talk about right now
Yeah.
so we are going in a little bit of a new direction, we found, just because of what we've learned along the way. Mm-hmm. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So like we just talked about, dating fatigue is real. And I have been ghosted more than I've had actual dates or even plans. So our original, mapping of this podcast was where we would travel 50 states and we would do 2 dates in that state and then a night out in the wild. Well, due to being ghosted and just not having enough time to form those plans and connections.
Like in a week.
It's
impossible.
It is absolutely impossible. So we've just decided that we are going to stay. Well, we live in Minnesota. So we're just going to, I'm going to keep on keeping on here with the dating pool. And I will also be dating in one other state that we pick.
At the same time. Yep.
And if I find a connection and we want to go out on a date, I will go to that state.
We will go to that state.
We will go to that state. Yeah.
And so, so we need more. We realized 1 week, you just can't make a connection. You had too much pressure on you. And that's hence ghosting,
Yes.
So we give it more time. We see where it goes. So she has one other state right now plus Minnesota. So we're going to continue with the Minnesota, see what happens. But we also have this other state, which we'll mention. And then if she makes a connection, we fly out there. She goes on this date. She can't go alone. I mean, she'll go on the date alone, but I'll be around. But she can't go to the state alone. And then we'll go out in that that town and experience it and share that with you. And meanwhile, we're still going to share comments or your what do you call it? Your encounters, your
if I have happened to go on any dates,
yeah,
my
or
experiences.
just your conversations
Right.
that we come across, because you've had some interesting ones that are just either phone or through messaging.
Yep.
We'll still share those. And then we're also going to talk about topics that are related to this in ways to help people or things we've learned along the way.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's our new plan.
We are going to be certified dating coaches
That's our next job.
after this, because there's just no way with all of this information that we're learning from men and women as far as what they're looking for.
Wouldn't you like? I mean, we really could start. I wouldn't mind down the road starting up our own little like dating agency, you know, of something like that, but more unique, something different. But anyway, that's down the road. But in the meanwhile, this is our new direction. We hope you'll find it is even better.
Yes.
And more interesting. So yeah, it's not changing that much. Just the fact that we're not going somewhere every week, because it just
wasn't realistic.
It wasn't realistic.
Not when you're actually looking for connections and you really want to try to find someone. And that's the goal here. I mean, I'm not trying to die alone, right? Nobody wants to die alone.
No.
But
in the meantime too, I keep telling her too, have fun.
Right.
Like have fun until you do meet that special someone. There's nothing wrong with having fun and meeting new people and experiencing new things. I mean, seriously, and having new friends even everywhere, like all around.
I have been very blessed, I will say, with just a few states that we've gone to already.
Yeah.
I have a contact from each
one of
them.
those states. I mean, seriously, so 50 states, you're going to have 50 different contacts, whether they're just friends, who cares?
Exactly.
How fun.
So, I mean, you know, maybe by a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, I'll eventually meet my Prince Charming.
Yes. You never know.
You never know.
Do you want to tell them what state we're working on in addition to Minnesota right now?
Yeah. Right now we are looking in sunny Arizona.
Woohoo!
Yeah. We got to get out of this cold.
We got to get out of here. We both hate the cold.
Hate it.
So we are going, she is now starting on Arizona, and you've already got almost 300 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Well,
see?
Yeah.
See?
So we're hoping that something comes from that and gets us out of the cold.
Yeah.
Gets us to different line dancing bars down in Arizona.
I know. I've heard of some really good ones. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Too.
Maybe down there in line dancing, you
Ranchers,
can meet someone.
Farmers. Well, not really farmers in Arizona, but they look like they're farmers.
Yeah. I'm like, what do they farm?
Marijuana, probably.
Oh, okay. That's not too
close
bad.
to Mexico.
That's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
That's really all we've got for right now. Yeah. Our Halloween night was shitty.
Yeah.
We're not getting the kind of connections that we want. So we're pivoting, and
it helps if you turn on your,
it helps if you turn the visibility on.
Yeah. That helps a little bit.
Right now.
And we're going to share, stories of people that either write in or text us, or, and we do have some stories coming up.
So that's where our fan base is really important. If you comment on one of our posts, if you comment on our Spotify or our YouTube, we will read those. You can email us, shar@redflagrodeo.com or Christine@redflagrodeo.com. And we would love to share your stories, or if you have any questions, if you're going through dating fatigue, or you're just sick of being ghosted and you need somebody to talk to, tips and tricks on I am becoming a dating profile expert as far as what needs to be posted on there, just because I've had to look it up so many times and try to tweak things. And you know.
Like profiles, like if they do not show their whole body, or if they do not show clear pictures of their face, that's a big red flag.
Right.
Which we've talked about. If they do not ever want to FaceTime.
Right. And little things that I'm learning
a huge
about
red flag.
Putting in your bio, what things you should put in there and keep out, making it interesting, but not your whole life story. So little things like that. We'd really love to hear your thoughts and opinions and stories on that.
Right. Or concerns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well, we will see you next week.
Yeah. With some stories. Lots of stories. But here we go. I'm just going to say my little prayer.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Here's to all the riders out there holding on tight through this wild ride of love and dating. This one is for you. May your saddle never slip. May your cinch never break. May your horse never stumble. And may you never be thrown. Here's to the long rides, the strong hearts, and the courage to get back on.
Amen to that.
And we are
Red Flag Rodeo.